Can BKY recover all the way upwards of the $2 to $3 levels once again, or should you cut your losses and just walk away? What's up, trend friends? Today, we're discussing BKYI under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, what happened to the sticker; the where, what is the sticker, and also the where. We're gonna be talking about exactly where to get in and where to get out. So, without further ado, let's get into business. Now, when it comes to BKY, guys, this is a ticker which ran from approximately 77 cents all the way upwards of $2.30. Then it dumped all the way back down to approximately $1. So the first thing we want to analyze is going to be why, right? Like why are these things happening? Because if we can understand the past, we can then predict the future, right? If we can understand, okay, well, why did it pump? Were these gains sustainable? And then why did it dump? And is this dump kind of an overreaction? And can it actually give us at least a bounce back upwards of, let's say, something like $1.60 or even maybe test up the $2 levels? Then we can assume whether or not we should open a position around these levels or not, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the why when it comes to this ticker, man, oh man, did this ticker take people through a roller coaster right today? Well, in the morning, the company announced some solid news regarding, let's go over here and let's just read it together. So it says Bkyi International and IT2 Trust partner to strengthen IAM and biometric security across the northern region of Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. So very good news over here, guys, regarding some progression regarding the product. And then 2 hours ago, Dilution. The company came out and announced a $3.1 million offering at a price of $1 per share. Now, why does this suck? Because at the end of the day, this is something which I talk about like a broken record in all of our videos, right? The stock is not the company and the company is not the stock. And there are certain things that are good for the company that are bad for the stock. And raising funds is exactly that. This 3.1 million is going to help Bkyi a lot, the company, but it's going to affect BKYI negatively. Why? Because all the stock market is simple supply and demand. When the supply is limited and demand is increasing, prices go up. On the other hand, what happens when the demand is increasing, but we have a more rapid, excess of supply coming in? I don't have to do a freaking fake rocket. I'll just do a rocket here. Insane. Insanity. Sad to see, man. Sad things to see. Now, when it comes to BKY, can it recover or not? Well, unfortunately, guys, they're going ahead and they're adding $1 shares, which is really bad, right? They're going ahead and adding $1 shares, which is not good at all. And I'll be honest with you guys, I doubt that this is a ticker which is going to potentially see above this $1.50 levels, because no matter how much demand we have coming in for this ticker, people are just going to be going ahead and they're going to be cashing in those warrants and they're going to be selling dollar shares, and the stock's just going to be holding kind of between this $1 to $1.50 range over and over again, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, even saying $1.50 is kind of a reach, but I do see it potentially testing this $1.50 level, whether it's tomorrow's close or tomorrow's market open, like 4 a.m. Sometimes we get a big pump on these stocks on the 4 a.m. pump. So what I would do is I would go ahead and I would set a good till canceled order, limit sell good till canceled order, and I would just go ahead and cut my losses at around these levels. Anywhere above $1.30 to freaking $1.50-ish, I'll go ahead and I'll cut my losses and I'll walk away. Because at the end of the day, look, can this ticker recover in the long run all the way back upwards of, let's say, $2-ish? I think it can. Look, I'll be honest with you guys, historically, it has been one of those tickers that has pumped and dumped and pumped and dumped and pumped and dumped. So we can assume, it's fair to assume that it will give us another pump later down the line. However, at the end of the day, it also becomes a question of opportunity cost, right? Whether or not it's worth holding your money in this ticker, which is probably going to take, let's say, a month or two to get back your money if it gets back to those levels. Or is it better to go ahead and put it in more strategic plays that are going to give you the return that you lost faster, right? I think that becomes a real question when it comes to this ticker. So overall, guys, unfortunately, I'm not bullish on this ticker at all, considering the news that they came out with. Again, remember what I said, supply and demand, and this is why we always want to pay attention to how much funds does this company have. What does their historical dilution look like? If they've been historically dilutive and their freaking charts look like this, pump, dump, you better assume that this pump is going to lead to another dump, right? But the problem is that a lot of traders don't really know what to pay attention to. Now, listen, if you're tired of losing, if you're tired of getting your butt whooped in these markets and you're looking for a way of consistently winning the markets, check out our community, guys. Our community right now is on a 50% sale. We directly send you notifications to your phone of when to get in a stock, when to exit, where to set your stop loss, how much money to spend on a given ticker. Every single thing is given to you on a silver platter. This is what it looks like in our community, guys. We have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts. This is what it looks like. So we give it a ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, we give it a stop loss. We also tell you how many shares to go ahead and buy. So the number of shares which we tell you to go ahead and buy, guys, is based off of, we tell you in a 10K account. So let's say you have a 30K account, you just multiply by 3. Let's say you have a 50K account, you just multiply by 5. Let's say you have a 5K account, you just divide by 2. Let's say you have a 3K account, you just divide by 3. Simple and easy. Very simple and easy for you guys to follow. And listen, this is why we have over 400 members come back month after month, man. I mean, it's no freaking coincidence, right? That we're the #1 growing community in the penny stock world, right? Now, I'll tell you guys this. Previously, we used to do a 7-day free trial. As you guys can see, Wilson says, "Hi, Sam. Thank you for all work on our community." Oh, let me fix this real quick. My screen moved. "Hi, Sam. Thank you for all work on our community. My 7 days trial finished. It was great. I think we can afford a membership after this week." He brought in 7K in 7 days, okay? Now, previously, we used to do a 7-day free trial. We don't do a 7-day free trial anymore. You know why? Because now we do a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Shout out my man Mark says he bought a whole new Range Rover based off of the money that he made in our community. I'm joking. He did not say that. He just said he made $1,100 from profit from our ALK alert today. He said now I can pay off a third of my rental wheels on his Range Rover. Beautiful fucking car, man. Amazing, amazing, wonderful. Let me go ahead and give that a heart as well. We've been crushing it. Today we had some amazing trades on CODX, guys. We were trading it all day long in our community. This is on a Saturday. My man said when the market is red at Salmon Top Share Academy, it's green. Thank you. As you guys can see, $414 in a day. He started with 25K. His accounts already up plenty. About 10% give or take. My man Midget Missile, hilarious fucking name, brought in $68,000 off of our alert in our community. Kless says, "Thank you, Bullpick, for helping me recover my previous big loss, and slowly I'm getting it back. And thank you so much for being patient with us all the time." 66K over here. Stock News says, "Started with 4K this month plus $300 for today and just started. At Sam and his team is making me money." Bang. $5,700. Amazing, amazing. Joel Neal says, "Started a small account to test out some day trade at swing alerts, and I'm grateful to Sam for the recent wins. Thank you so much. I'm definitely sticking around." Look at that. Now, what he's doing is that he's smart. So he started a different account to kind of track our progress, and he's like, "Okay, you know what? You guys are legit. I'm sticking around after the free trial ends." But yeah, man. I mean, you know, day in day out, we've been crushing it. Big wins, small wins, they all mean the world to us. Fred, when is this? This is Wednesday last week. Says, "Hey folks, my second trade with the team, 1,300 in less than an hour." Amazing, man. Wonderful, wonderful. God bless. $46,000 over here for Annie. She made an absolute killing. Granny Slayer says, "A couple of years ago, I was down." When is this? This is last week, Wednesday still. He says, "A couple of years ago, I was down in the trenches, absolutely beyond fucked, made every single mistake you could name, and wouldn't even learn from it. Lost way more than I could afford, and was so close to giving up. Decided to give it one last chance and find a mentor. Now I'm almost back to the green with the help of Sam and everyone else. Words can't describe it, but Sam, you helped me out way more than you could know. Thank you so much." And all the other shot callers. "The Robin account is my own doing." This is himself. And then he says, "Really don't know what the fuck I was doing. The Momo account is when I started joining the server. Truly a lifesaver." This is him with us. 70% year today. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. This is now Tuesday last week. My man says, "Thanks to Sam and everyone in the community. I reached my first weekly milestone. More to come." Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Anyways, I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Trader Academy. Okay, 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Next 10 members, 50% discount. Why next 10 members, 50% discount? Next 10 members, 50% discount because we want to reward the action takers, not the procrastinators. Not the guy that's like, "Oh, I need to go and ask my wife so my wife can ask her boyfriend if I can join and use a free trial." Dude, compare the price of the community, the monthly cost, to one of your losers, one of your trading losses, and just go, "Hey, you know what? Let's say I took an L on this trade a little bit more. Give it a shot." I'm telling you, don't miss out. With that said, my friends, I wish you guys the best of luck, whether it's in trading or their life. And remember, don't give up, don't quit. Why? Because 90% of traders are not unprofitable. 90% of traders just quit before they became profitable. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.